G'day and welcome back to the channel. I guess it's a bit of a beer in the chat sort of video, but it's a bit of a talking head video today. Thank you for joining me. I've got an important issue to cover, but I wasn't really sure how I should cover it. I guess I'll sort of cut straight to the heart of the matter and then circle back around for those who are interested in how I ended up sort of making a fool of myself. And yes, that's what I'm going to do, make a fool of myself. I guess, in a way. I mean, it's an easy mistake, you can do it, plenty of other people out there I'm sure have done it, but I did it. So, we'll come back to that in a minute. I mismatched the firmware on my Shark Byte system with this quad. Build video coming soon. In fact, 3-part build video coming soon, because it's quite a build and there was some issues, and we'll get back to that. That led to mid-flight blackouts. And I researched this on the internet, like one does, and I found like one Reddit post with 4 mentions, I think, and one libreddit post. That was it. All I could find. You know, it can be a little inaccurate on Google, and I've probably spent maybe about 6 hours on that, like just nutting into it. In the end, I wrote to Carl, the developer of the system at DiviMath, and he was very helpful and got back to me with the latest firmware. Now, this may be up on the Fat Shark site now, but I believe that the one there is like 2507/2021 or something like that. Maybe I've got the first 2 numbers wrong, or the second number wrong. And I tried that, and I updated both my transmitter and my receiver, because I was running, I'm pretty sure I was running that on the transmitter, but the receiver was running the something 04/2021 revision. So that's why I had blackouts. And I'm pretty confident in saying that, because I've done about 60 minutes worth of flight time since then, 20 minutes on the 07/2021 version, and the rest on the 01/09/2021 version, which is the one that Carl sent me. Now, I have to say, that seems like a really good firmware. I was also getting some OSD corruption, and I have seen some comments of that too in my research. That seems to be cleared up by the 01/09. If you are getting any of that, I do think that might be a separate issue to the blackouts that I was having. But for those guys out there who are suffering from blackouts, that's for you. That's how you fix it. Flash that firmware. Even if you think you've got like the current firmware, the latest firmware on there, reflash both ends, and it should be fixed. If it isn't, please get back to me down below. I'll pass it on to Carl, and then he'll at least know that something else is going on, because it doesn't seem like there's very many instances of this particular issue. And so, just so you know what the issue is, where it went black for a second until I've crashed is actually all black in the goggles for me. So that's that. I hope that helps someone. Now, to sort of explain, without giving too many spoilers away about the upcoming videos, why how I didn't sort of come across it straight away as a firmware issue. I had a few issues with this quad, with the build. It's a very tight build, and if you're building a Fat Shark system, then a Shark Byte system, then I would suggest that you do pay very close attention to electromagnetic interference in it. If you're really interested in that, and the stuff I had to go through in this build, you know, and there's some investigations with the oscilloscope, then check out the videos coming up. The first one's going to be a sort of the parts that went into it. Of course, I ended up changing my stack, but all I'm going to say is, love the MPU 6500, and please never go away and never run out magically somehow. And then the second is the build, for those who want to go over a full build. And the third is fixing the problems I had with the quad. I was able to get it flying properly in the second video, but it was very temperamental. So I'll show you how I fixed all those problems, and hopefully you can learn something like I did out of all of that too. And hopefully you've learned something today, and if you haven't, well, you've gotten a laugh out of me making a fool of myself. What else is there to cover? I guess we can have a quick look at, this is an example of the XX07 2021 revision and the corruption of the OSD. You can see there's a few things that pop up. And here is an example of the 0109 2021 revision, and this is a good revision. Nice work, man. Love the changes. There's some really good changes actually too. There's RSSI for all the antennas. For those of you who haven't ever checked the card after first getting a system and seeing that it auto records, there's now a notification, a little red symbol. I didn't really need that, and I'd like to turn that off if I can, because it's just an extra distraction to me. You can output in .ts or .mov. You can record without your OSD, which is cool. Very nice touch. Yeah, I'm really hopeful. I'm looking forward to the future of this system. There's some HD0 stuff based on the DiviMath hardware that already does 1080p, and we might even get that before too long. Although some dope cameras would be good. Not really noticed too much difference with the Fox here, like everyone keeps saying. Yeah, there is that slight smokiness to the run cam that the Fox here doesn't seem to have, but it's not too bad. I guess that's a bit of a lens to lens. Maybe the inside is covered with dust on some, more than others. Anyway, look, do want to give one more thing in this video. A little bit of a shout out. This was a really cool little touch from Phaser FPV. So I've been ordering a few things, and if you're looking for some good tools, I'd recommend the MT tweezer set from Miniware. That's a present from my mum, that one. And I've gotten these. These are these little MIP tools, and they have a 6mm or 1/4 inch socket, so they fit into one of these. So that's kind of nice, and I might do a little video on sort of nice little tool sets to get together to do handy jobs in the hobby that maybe those little tiny screwdrivers can't do if anyone wants. But the point is, sorry, rambling on, I got this nice little thing, hey, this is your 10th order from Phaser FPV, or with us at Phaser FPV. And here are some little gifts, and they sent me a 3D printed coffee mat. Nice. Some little stands for the quad under the motor, so that's cool. And a little coffee thing, put on the coffee. So yeah, really nice touch that, and I know it's been really hard for Australian suppliers especially to keep up their stock recently, but that's a nice way to ensure people come back, and I will be. Also, good delivery there too. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and that at least you found it entertaining, and make fun of me down below if you want. But for something related to that, it'd be good. Stay tuned for the build video of this. This does fly fantastically now, so yeah, really happy with this build, and I'm going to be happy to share it now. And yeah, rock and roll. More VR coming out when the new controllers come in. Oh yeah, a bit of an update there. The controllers, there's what I think is a design fault with these, and in my opinion, I don't know if I called it planned obsolescence, just poor design, but I've gotten lucky and had good service out of it, so you know, there is a fit for purpose thing about it, but that's another whole conversation. And if people want to see a video where I rip this apart and tell you about it, which I might just make anyway, to be honest, I'm happy to go into what I believe to be the design fault in this, and you know, maybe some ways to sort of increase the longevity of the controller if you're skilled enough to go and slide it. Bit of a pull apart, that. And also some things like, yeah, anyway, look, another video. Thanks for watching, stay well out there, peace out, I'll catch you next time.